Good evening,
Okay.
Jess.
You know what? Because I was stuck into my DJ mixer. Okay, good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. Oh my God.
Oh, I know it's so late there, right? Oh, you're so good.
But I'm really happy about that just because I'm night person.
Oh,
night.
You know what? I thought that. I thought, you know what? This is probably just normal. Although I know we haven't been able to go out as much as usual.
Oh my God, I have a goosebumps.
Were you just on the show? I thought I saw you. Yeah.
Yeah, I joined the show together with my husband and manager. He's sitting right here with me. And
hello, husband.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh my God.
So nice. Where are you in Poland? Where are you?
I'm from Poznan. Yes, it's
Poznan.
on the...
Wait, I have been to Poznan. I have been. I played in Poznan with Above and Beyond so long ago at a big, huge place. It was amazing. I've actually been to Poland like 5 times. I've been all over Poland. Amazing. I love it.
You also was in Poland together with Tiesto on Elements of Life in 2007, I think. Oh my God.
That was amazing. That whole tour was amazing because every show was just huge. It was a whole other level of show for me at the time, you know. Since then I've done a lot of really nice shows, but I mean, he was one of the first people to support me and to bring me all over, and that was amazing show. That was which one? Do you know which part of Poland that one was in?
Tiesto Elements of Life. It was in Wrocław.
Yes, we got to go around in many different places. It was in this huge place. It was an very old theater place, but just so big, and it was incredible, you know. Yeah. And we got to travel all together as a big group. So it was very special times. And we did meetings with everybody. Actually, you know, I met so many people at that show. And I think it was 2 years ago now that I played in Prague. And so many people who came to that show with Tiesto came to this show in Prague to see me again.
Actually, I remember that day because I was in Prague that day, I was hesitate between your show and party in different clubs. I had interviews with the other DJs. So
I know. I heard it was a night of very lots of shows going on, a lot of competition.
Parties, yes.
Yeah.
That's just when we can expect you in Poland. Is there any chance?
Can we get this pandemic to end? I'm coming back. You know, it's been a crazy year. And I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, you know, because I'm in New York right now, and I've been in LA where I have, you know, I do most of my work there, even though I'm from New York, and I haven't seen my parents or anything for like 9-10 months. And I came in on Thanksgiving where nobody was traveling that day. And it was so strange to be in the airport, to be with my bag. And, you know, it just brought back so many memories because usually you're traveling all the time, and it'd been just so many months. So it brought back a lot of things. So I don't know. I hope soon. I hope we get to be able to travel soon. Who knows, right? But I think this year, I'm praying this year, you know, maybe June, or, you know, I know everybody's really can't wait to get out there, you know.
That's true. Everybody missing parties, raves, music live. It's strange.
It's very strange. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. It's like you got to kind of take it. I tell everybody you just have to, because it affects everybody, you know. I mean, I know we are always like, you know, I'm like today, like it's very wonderful to be with everybody on the Twitch and all the things, but you kind of have to take it day by day, you know, just wake up and deal with it. You know, you can't think too far ahead or too far behind, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe let's go to the main
Sure. Sure.
Oh my God. Just 2020 almost behind us. For most people working in the music industry, it was difficult, different than previous one. But I want to ask you how 2020 was for you.
Well, I mean, I think it went through so many different stages. You know, I at the beginning it was very confusing, you know, because I actually had, you know, even songs that I had written and released sort of took a change, you know, with everything. Really, it just shut down like overnight. And when I was in LA, it was literally, I came back, I was in New York, I came back, and like a week later, everything just stopped. So you know, I think it didn't sink in until maybe after Easter and May rolled around in June, you know. So, I mean, it was tough. I mean, like I said, you take it day by day and it's a little exhausting but it's been interesting because we've had to be very clever and very creative and sort of actually I've been doing so much even more just to connect with fans and be with people. I've actually met so many more people even now, but it doesn't take away that real connection, you know,
Yes,
of
that's
hugging
true. That's
and
true.
kissing. And I think about all the, you know, sweaty nights of hugging and kissing fans and you know, so, you know, it's been tough, you know, in its own way, but I've tried to be positive and I think music has definitely got us through it.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
think
definitely.
about what's gotten me through this. And I think even if you're not a musician, you're a music lover, music, right? Has gotten
Yes.
us through this. So I feel grateful. I'm healthy, you know, and I've been very safe and doing everything I'm supposed to. So, you know, but yeah, it's been interesting.
um, you've got your own show, Unleash the Beat, over 424 episodes behind us.
Oh my God.
What distinguishes Unleash the Beat from the other show? Tonight, you started your show with the track from Martin Graf, Finding Light, Sahara Dream. He's a Polish DJ. We are so proud of it.
I love that track. Everybody loved it. It's so amazing to see all the, you know, because I get all the, I'm talking to everybody at the same time, trying to. But
That's
well,
really impressive.
yeah, no,
And
it's
I really appreciate it.
I was so happy to see you on it. Um, you know, my show, it's grown. I started it out of like this crazy idea and I was doing it like maybe for a month, once a month. And then they were like, no, you have to do it every week. And I can't believe like 6, 7 years later, I'm still doing it. Um, I think, I don't know. I mean, I love energetic music, you know, and I kind of go right into it. I don't play a lot of, you know, it depends what kind of set I'm playing. I like colorful. I love melodic music, you know, being a singer. I'm very picky about things, you know. I'll even make the show sometimes for the radio and then I get to the show and I DJ it before and I'm like, I got to change some stuff around because I'm feeling it as a listener, you know, what's getting me going. So I mean,
Yes, that's true. You're always full of energy, always jumping, singing. That's so cool.
because it's hard. Like, how do you make people feel how you feel in here? Because I'm playing it pretty loud in my studio, you know. But I
You
mean,
know,
I
it's
people are
it makes me in a good mood. The same way it's with my husband.
well. I'm so
Definitely.
happy to
Yes,
hear
Machi?
it. Yeah. Well, I'm glad because it's like, how do you get through that camera and reach the people, you know, the way. And so even when it's like a song of mine, you know, how do you kind of translate it? You know, how do you get them to feel it the way you feel it? So, you know, in that way, it's interesting. I mean, my show, because I'm sort of a late bloomer to Twitch and I was doing Facebook and stuff. but a lot of people play much longer. So my shows, I will be playing some longer sets here and there, but usually my shows like an hour 15. So it's a little bit more high energy maybe than most people's shows, because I like.
You're ready for 2 hours show.
Yeah, I know.
Can't
I
wait.
know. I just like it. You know, I like the energy and it really lifts me up. So, I mean, I think in that way it's different. And just like I said, I'm listening to it from singers because I like melody. I think I'm always listening to tracks that really lift me up and are interesting, you know? So that's how.
Jess, this year you released Under the Midnight Sun, Here With Me with Dan Thompson, Second Day with Marcus Schultz, Long Way Home with Will Atkinson, and Don't Let It End with Oliver Smith. There was also a few remixes. Which one of them is the most meaningful?
I know, I saw that. Well, I think at this point, Don't Let It End really rings true because I wrote that song, you know, a little bit before the pandemic and everything closed down. And I really thought it would come out and I'd be able to sing it to people, you know, because it's about being an artist. It's about, you know, it's about the way we stay up all night and we go from one show to another and we travel, we leave our loved ones behind, but how the world, I say the world becomes your friend. All these people become your friend and you love them so much. You think about them, you want to perform for them. So that's what that song is about. So I think at this time, it really has a special meaning for me because it became something a little different, you know. I meant Don't Let It End as I never wanted to end in my life because I'm having such a wonderful time, you know. Dance music, didn't come from dance music really. I'm more a songwriter, but dance music took me in early on and sort of I've been involved in it all this time and it's become my life. So I just don't want it to end, you know? So, but now I think we got to be strong and we got to keep going and we're going to get there again together, definitely. You know? So I think that one is probably the most important to me this year.
Let's talk about a video to Under the Midnight Sun. Who came up with that bold idea to dress you up in your own skin?
Well, I guess, let's see. Yeah, it kind of looks that way. I always work with a couple designers in LA. Maggie Berry made that dress for me. And the white dress was actually supposed to be, it was white because I was doing something with projections. So it was supposed to be projected on me. And we did do some of that, but because of everything was very shut down at that time. And so it was very hard to actually make the video, but I wanted to do it because I just wanted to make the video because I needed to get out there and do something. And, but she's amazing. She makes so many people's clothes and she's very risque, you know, and, but I love it. She always makes things fit me perfectly. And, you know what, being naked, I didn't know that they were going to do that. I didn't actually, I'm a very yes person. I want to go along with things. I want to be positive. And it was funny because I was sitting there, but I don't think I really think about it so much because I'm comfortable in my skin, you know, but after, when we were editing it, I was like, a little bit.
It looks very sensual.
Thank you. But I was a little bit like, but it was actually the director's idea.
Congratulations for him. Congratulations. I would like to ask you, as a woman can ask another woman, how much time do you need to prepare to the show when it comes to your hair and makeup? Just because you are always looks amazing.
You are so sweet. You know, I can do it pretty fast if I need to. I could probably do it in 30 minutes if I needed to. Yeah. but like I wouldn't look, you know, but I would look okay. But I usually spend, I'd say, about an hour and, 15 minutes, being conservative, because I have very curly hair and it's a little bit crazy.
I've got the same problem.
Get it? I have a lot of frizz serum on this to get it as beautiful as yours and silky. It's hard.
Believe me, I don't wake up looking like this. don't even ask how much time I have spent.
How much time?
An hour and a half.
Okay, so we're close, right? And you look
yes.
gorgeous. You look gorgeous. Perfect. So it takes a little time, but you know what you're doing, right? You know exactly. So I follow the directions.
Okay, let's go back to the music. New track is out.